Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you are into CHARVEL, EVH or Jackson guitars, Driftwood amps, 2 Notes audio, ML Soundlab, then this is the channel for you because I get a hell of a lot of stuff from those guys to demo on my channel. Today I want to talk in this video about new releases. Now January is a great time for us guitarists. We all have favourite brands, and every year, I'm sure you are like me, you are waiting on tenterhooks for the new releases from your favourite brands, favourite guitars, favourite amps, and in your head you have your own ideal finishes that you want to see on a certain model of guitar, or your own ideal specs that you want to see on a certain guitar or amp. We all do it as guitarists, and I want to talk about that today. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Jackson Mark Morton Dominion X Series and Pro Series. This is a guitar that I absolutely love, and for those of you that are not regulars on my channel, I'm a massive fan of Lamb of God. Lamb of God for me are the best metal band out of all the big names that are around today. They never seem to let me down. You know what you're getting, you know what you're going to get every time an album comes out. It's the same old Lamb of God that I love. Mark Morton is a fantastic guitar player and writes some absolutely amazing riffs. Now early on some Lamb of God albums there is some trem work, dive bombs and stuff in the background that you can hear in the mix, and what I'm going to put out there is that I think, in my mind, that if Jackson released a Mark Morton Dominion Pro Series or X Series with a trem on, you know, a Floyd, either a special or a 1000 or whatever, I would absolutely buy that in a heartbeat. Now I've singled out the black and gold model, which is from about 3 or 4 years ago now in the Pro Series, because that's the best looking one in my opinion. Absolutely love that guitar. If that had a gold trem on, a Floyd or whatever, I think it would really make that guitar, and I would 100% definitely buy it. It would not appeal to everybody of Mark Morton. If he probably won't watch this video, but if he did watch the video, he will probably think, I don't want a trem on it. It's my guitar, it's my signature guitar, I don't want one. Why would I put a trem on it when I don't even use one? You know, and that's fair enough. I use Floyds a lot, and I just like the idea of locking the tuning. Even if I'm not actually using the whammy bar, I like locking nuts in general. I like to get a guitar out and just play it without worrying about tuning it or anything. So for me, yeah, it suits me, and I really want to know what you guys think. So please comment down below in the comment section if you would buy it, if you think it's a good idea, if you want to see it, you want to see the Dominion Pro or X Series with a Floyd on it. One thing I will say is that when I did demo the Pro Series Dominion, I absolutely love that guitar. I really didn't want to send it back. In fact, when I demoed it, I only demoed it and then tried to keep it away in its box and stop myself playing it, because I thought, I'm going to buy this guitar and I really haven't got the money to buy it. That's how good it was. It was so comfortable sat down. It felt a bit less polished, and for me, was one of the most comfortable guitars to ever play sat down, despite the size of the body. The shorter scale suited me really well, like they usually do. Short scales suit my small hands and small size, and yeah, the body was so comfortable sat down. It was one of the most comfortable guitars to just kind of lounge about with in the chair, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I was surprised how comfortable that body was with it being so big. It's kind of like a Les Paul feel to it in a way, but it like corrects all the things about the Les Paul feel that are wrong, like the way it balances on your knee, and sometimes Les Pauls slip off, especially if you've got a gloss finish on. Things like that. It seemed to correct all those things and felt more comfortable to me than a Les Paul. Kind of sits somewhere between a Skatecaster and a Les Paul feel-wise, but I really enjoyed it, really enjoyed playing it, and yeah, I would love for that guitar to come out with a Floyd on. If you hate that idea, that's fair enough, please let me know that as well. But also, if you have any ideas of models that you would like to see, because I know you will have in the Jackson lineup. You know, there's some guitars without Floyds, like a Monarch. That's another guitar that I would like to see a Floyd version of. That's all stop tail style bridges on the Monarchs. I would like to see a Floyd on one of those too. I guess there's some guys out there that are playing guitars with Floyds on that will actually like a version of that guitar without a Floyd as well. So whatever you think about that, please put it down there in the comments below. Yeah, I just wanted to discuss that with you because I really do think that I would buy that in a heartbeat, that guitar, if the Dominion Pro or X Series came out routed for a Floyd. So yeah, I just thought I'd make a video about that. Moving on, the next thing I want to talk about is EVH gear. You guys know that I have plenty of EVH amps, and that's my go-to amp, especially live, and it will always be in a mix probably when I ever go to a studio. I will always probably take an EVH with me for sure to a studio whenever I record, if I ever do record in a studio again. One thing that I've noticed is that there's something missing from the EVH lineup that I find really strange. Now I know EVH at the moment are concentrating on the 5150 Iconic series, which is a cheaper version with James Brown designing it, that's made EVH amps more affordable to younger people and people that just don't have as big an income. And I've got one of those coming on the channel. I'm hoping November-ish, fingers crossed, but it might be later than that, all depends on production. There's definitely one coming, it's on back order. EVH have been concentrating on that model, and I'm thinking that while they concentrated on that model, they forgot to release an EVH Stealth combo again. If that was released, I would buy that in a heartbeat. Absolutely love my 50 watt Stealth behind me. There's a 50 watt combo version of the EL34, there's a 50 watt combo version of the original EVH. So the Stealth version, Stealth combo, is actually missing from the lineup for some reason. They did bring out the LBX Stealth in the same year as the 50 watt. Maybe they're waiting another year before they bring the combo version out. The reason the combo version of the Stealth is so important to me is because it has a power level mode on it that you can adjust for home playing, and that would be absolutely fantastic to be able to do that so you're not blowing the house down. I do have a 2-note Captor X behind me that I use a lot, but it would save me wiring up the Captor X and everything with the head, and yeah, I think it would be great. Also, something to note about the combos, the EVH combos, is that they all have built-in reverb. Heads don't, and reverb is one of the main effects that I would use, especially on clean or on a lead, maybe with a touch of delay in the effects loop. But yeah, there isn't a Stealth combo yet. It's like the amp that EVH forgot to bring out. Maybe it will come out in January, who knows. Let me know what you think. Even though I own the 50 watt head and love it, I would still buy the 50 watt combo for sure. My voice has died, so I'm going to go now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that an EVH Stealth combo should be released? Do you agree with me that you would buy it within a heartbeat? Also, please let me know about the Jackson Dominion Mark Morton with a Floyd on. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.